Hello everyone, and welcome to this short video tutorial on how to set up classrooms on our platform using the class template. In this case, I'm going to pretend to be John Teacher, who is working as a Form 1 admin. Once you enter the Form 1's username, followed by the password, you would be taken to the Gmail account for that admin, and all you have to do is to go to the apps bar at the top and select Classroom to be taken to the Google Classroom for the Form 1 admin. Here we are going to see the template that you are going to use to make the other classrooms from. But before we do that, let's just open the template to see what it contains. Okay, so when you go here, you are going to get to the stream, but when you click classroom, you will see that the template would have the topics organized into weeks, and in addition to that, there are some preloaded materials such as a welcome, a course outline that the teachers can modify to use for to organize their work. This is equivalent to your what we would call your scheme of work. And in addition to that, there's a little study guide that is going to help the students get themselves sorted out to ease with the transition from face-to-face to online learning. Now that you have a basic understanding of the template, we can go back to the classes interface and create our classrooms from this template. So you will be sent an Excel file that looks like this, with your name, the admin username that you're working with, password, along with the list of teachers and the courses that you have to create. In this case, we are going to create a Form 1 classroom where this is where the Form 1 class teacher is going to work with their class. In the class teachers, in this case, the Form 1 has a form teacher, two form teachers, sorry, Mr. Maxwell Lasner and Lupe McKay. So what we are going to do is to copy the course name here, which is 1A1 Homeroom, copy, and we are going to go to the classroom. You are going to see three ellipses or an ellipsis which is 3 dots stacked vertically. For some reason, this graphic is hiding it, but once you get your file up and running, you are going to see it more easily than in this video. So let me click the ellipsis, and I'm going to select copy, and I'm going to paste now the name of the course there. So this is 1A1 Homeroom, and the section that we are looking at would be copied from the next part of the next column of the Excel file. In this case, it is called, well, HRM 1A1 HRM T1 21-22, which is saying that this is the 1A1 Homeroom for term 1 in the year 21-22. So we are going to go back to the classroom and we are going to paste that there, and you could call this form class, and we are going to see, well, this is going to take place in the 1A1 classroom. So once you click copy, you are going to just wait a few moments while the software does its magic. It's still grayed out now, so it tells you that the software is working in the background to create our 1A1 room. And as soon as you see it's still saying created class here, so it becomes vivid right now. So we can now go into our virtual homeroom for 1A1, and when you open it, if you go to classwork, you would see the templates that we had, or you will see the topics that we had in the templates along with the other materials there. So this setup is going to make it very easy for your students to track your work, because they would know, well, if this is the first or second week of school, what we are supposed to be doing. Now, first of all, you are not required as class teachers to upload everything on the first day of the term. Since we are making a transition, what we are asking is that you have at least 2 weeks of lesson when we start, and you keep 2 weeks ahead in terms of your lesson plans. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where when we start the term, we will have all our lessons in place, but for now, that is not what you are being asked. When the teacher signs up to their classroom, one of the things that we recommend is that you go to the settings and you come down to not the grading, I would have skipped over the class view, to the stream, and you are going to disable or set it to only teachers can post comment. Let's save it. Let me go back to the stream. If you do not disable that, every comment or any query the child makes would be posted to the stream directly, and eventually if you're managing multiple classes, that can be overwhelming. So it's recommended that you disable that. Okay, so now that we have set up the preferences, we have the classroom set up, the next thing we need to do is to add teacher. You go to people, and you're going to see that, well, you are currently the only teacher. What is going to happen once you would have added the other teachers? As they add that, they would add the students. To add a teacher or co-teacher in this case, you are going to come back to your Excel form. You are going to, well, click on the first teacher here. In this case, since we have two teachers, we would have to add them. For homeroom and PE, we have two teachers, but for the other subject courses, we only have one teacher. So in this case, we are going to add Maxwell Larson and Lupe Mackey. So by now you should figure out all we need to do is to copy Maxwell Larson, go to the classroom under people. We need to add him as a teacher, so we go to the teachers section, click this little icon, the portrait and the plus sign next to it, and we are going to paste his email address there. And you notice that once that is pasted, there would be a search result that is going to show you, yes, we have a Maxwell Larson. This is his email address. If Maxwell was not on our organizational account, that would not happen. So we know that we need to add Maxwell Larson, but Maxwell also works with Lupe, so we'll have to go back and simply copy Lupe and paste his name here also, and click add. Finally, we click invite. So basically, as far as the admin is concerned, you would have completed your task. You would have set up your classroom. Classwork is in place, and you have added the teachers. As I said before, if you're doing subject classes, most likely you would need only to add one teacher. So let's get back to the stream, back to the classes section, and here we have your template and the brand new class that you just created. I hope that this was clear enough. If you have any issues, you can contact me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.